We're 20,000 leagues under the sea. Welcome to the Atlantis. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 191. He'll be taking on Damian Chambers, the cruiserweight, who stands 188 centimeters tall.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live.
Antonio. Damian. This bout. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Nice counter. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Tarver's been rocked. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Tarver in that last round. Here we go for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. When are we going to hold that thought? It's survival time for Damian Tarver in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Nice round. Good round. I like that.
And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Chambers is in trouble. Chambers is down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time, Cap? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Damian Chambers in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on. You let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A straight right just misses. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with that straight left. Can't land that jab. Beautiful counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. That counter shot lands. And despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. And there's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. Hold that knot! Chambers on the back foot trying to survive. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Chambers on the back foot trying to survive. And crumbling to the canvas is Chambers. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Fantastic punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Damian Chambers that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. This is the beginning of round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
A perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Stamina is off the charts. Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hey, those punches add up. He blocks the right hook. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. You know the score. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot...
Here comes round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Hook misses. Holding nothing back here in the round. Punch, counter punch. Jab slightly off target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot.
And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Failing to score with that right hook. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Of course to be.
Let's go.
Do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there. Get your...
Let's do it.
We are live at Falcor Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. You're looking at the Magic Man, one of the best to ever do it, a multi-time light heavyweight world champion. Alexander Usyk.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of...
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Well done with that counter shot. Perfect punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you. Did you see that? Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Well, wait a minute. Usyk. The big cat goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They're going to pick. Hold her right there. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
No, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. These two fighters handle the outdoors. We're fighting under the sun here for this. Hold that thought. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
I don't think we can actually appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me it.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
Hold that thought. Usyk. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. There's the bell for round 3. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that.
Down goes Tarver. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have to see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him.
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and put him down again.
No horn a second, Johnny. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
You'd like to see more jabs. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Talk about Tarver in that. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Can't score with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That counter shot lands. Johnny out of nowhere. Look at this. We've never seen When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner. The instructions are telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Usyk. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Has to to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Beautiful counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. His stamina is off the charts. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About Tarver in that last round. They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. The thinking, the jab work.
It's only one round that you've...
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same again.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Get him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there.
Go out there and finish it. You're getting your time in already.
And we go again. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Let's do it.
back into this, you better...
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Now
Back behind your job basics, just get your rhythm back, and then we go
set
again.
him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Let's go out there, let's reset, forget about that round. It was a bad round. We don't...
Let's go.
Just take the...
Let's do it. One, two.
exhausted this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that...
Good work. That's it.